Hi, so this is a new segment of the website where I cover a different technique exercise every week or just something I've been teaching. And this week I've been teaching this, the popular Barrios Tremolo work, Una Limosnita, and you probably know it. So you probably know the work, and but it's a popular tremolo work, and so the exercise for this week is tremolo, and how some ways of going about fixing tremolo. Before I talk about the actual the technique part of stuff, just remember that with tremolo, the melody's in the top voice. In this piece, it's not this. This is just a really, it's an interesting motivic thing in the piece. And it ties the piece together, but it just happens over and over. It's not that interesting. It's the top voice. That is the melody, right? And when you do tremolo, tremolo is just a pattern in the fingers, right? It goes like thumb, A, M, I, thumb, A, M, I, continuous 16th notes. But the melody is all in these fingers, and really all it is an effect of an illusion of sustain in the upper voice. Similar to like the way a violinist would have a note and then sustain it. But we can't sustain at a continuous volume, so the illusion is that we keep repeating that note. That note there is the melody notes, the sustaining violin or the voice, right? And so when you hear it, it'll be sustaining, and you'll hear multiple notes, but it's essentially just E, G, F sharp, G. Do you hear that? Like that G, F. So you're working on that upper melody note, but nevertheless, this is the technique exercise in tremolo, so we're going to just talk about how to move the fingers and go about learning tremolo. But just keep that in mind at all times, that it's a musical thing that we're talking about, and you have to keep the melody going in that upper voice. Even though the bass is so strong in this one and so recognizable, but it happens over and over. It's just an interesting motif, but not the point of the piece. So I'm going to go through 6 different little patterns for practicing tremolo. And the idea is this. We're going to stabilize our tremolo by going thumb, M, thumb, M, thumb, M. And then we're going to throw other fingers in there, but we're just going to throw them in as like reflex-oriented motions. Anyone who's tried to play tremolo and pick up their speed has probably noticed that the more you try to play fast, the more tense you get, and it just gets sloppier and sloppier. So let's stabilize the tremolo by just doing thumb and M first. And we'll just do it on open strings. So it'll be 6th string, 4th, 3rd, 3rd, 4, 4, thumb, 6, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4. So the pattern's gonna go like this. We're gonna go thumb, M for a while. And then we're gonna go thumb, M-I, thumb, M-I, thumb, M-I, thumb, M-I. So essentially filling in that gap in the continuous tremolo, just leaving out the A finger. So thumb, M-I, thumb, M-I. Then we're going to return to thumb, M, thumb, M, thumb, M, thumb, M. Then we're going to do the thumb, A-M. So it'll be thumb, A-M, thumb, M, thumb, thumb, A-M. Sorry, 2 16th notes followed by an 8th. Thumb, A-M, thumb, A-M, thumb, A-M, thumb, A-M, thumb, A-M, thumb, A-M. And then we're going to go back to thumb, M, thumb, M, thumb, M, thumb, M. And then we'll go to the full thing of thumb A, M, I, thumb A, M, I. So I'm going to put the metronome on 80 at first, and then we'll bump it up later to a higher speed. So starting with thumb M. It's just nice and easy. Anyone can do this. Now we're going to throw the thumb, M, I, 8th note followed by 2 16ths. the I finger. Just throw it in between the thumb and the M. Just like let it be a reflex. And then back to thumb M, just to reset and relax. Then let's do the thumb AM. So it'll be 2/16 followed by an eighth. Back to thumb M, just to relax and to stabilize our rhythm. Sorry, talking and playing. Then the full thing. So just remember, you're stabilizing it with thumb and M, and then the A and the I finger, don't even think about them. They're just reflex-oriented motions that you're just going to glide through. So let's bump it up a little bit, bump it up to 100. And I'll just go through those patterns again, but I can't talk and play, so I'm just going to go through all those patterns in a row. So thumb M. And the I finger. Back to thumb M, just to relax. Stabilize. So we can do this on open strings. Then thumb A. Back to thumb M to relax. Bump it up again. I'm going to go to 120 this time. So thumb M. Then the I finger. Back to thumb M just to relax. Thumb A, M is next. Back to thumb M. Then the whole tremolo pattern. Doesn't matter how far you bump the metronome speed up, it's the same experience. At 160, for example, the thumb M pattern is still not hard. Sorry. It's not that bad, it's like... The fact that you're throwing other fingers in you know, you could keep bumping it up until you find your breaking point. Doesn't matter though. It's like you can go as slow as you want or as fast as you want, but the idea is that between the thumb and the M finger, which is easy, all you're trying to do is fit in those other fingers in a very reflex-oriented way. And I hope that helps to stabilize your tremolo a little bit. I find it very, very helpful, and I find it very calming to my like sense, to my idea of tremolo, because tremolo it can be really stressful for people, but it's kind of it's not like a real fancy technique. Like, yes, it's fast sounding, but like really, as a technique itself, all it's doing is kind of like repeating notes. It's kind of a just a flashy effect, right? I'm not criticizing it too much, but the idea of tremolo, it creates this illusion. And that's what you want. You don't want to be stressed about, oh, I'm trying to play something very virtuosic. It's really not a virtuosic technique. Yes, it is from a purely physical motion maybe, but like really as a musical technique, it's just a really pretty illusion, right? So stabilize it with those two fingers, and just remember in tremolo that the upper voice is that melody, so just keep that melody shaped. I'd recommend singing the melody as you play it. That's a really great idea. And keep it very musical, because the technique side of things it's just for your technique practice, right? But when you're working on a piece, you have to bring out the music in it. So I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Thanks.